Real good. It's a wonderful, wonderful project. My favorite song, I have to say, is All in All.
Yeah. Thank
Mhm. No problem. Tell us about the concept of the EP and what do you want people to take away after we listen?
This EP is definitely a journey through our symptoms, the things that we share, our shortcomings, our, failures, our, just like I said, all of the things that we go through, our trials and tribulations. What we share also in common are the pills that we take, to try to navigate through those things. We all have vices and resources that we go to, but ultimately, I want people to come to my music and, like I said, relate to the symptoms and relate to the pills, but ultimately find the cure, which is the source of everything that we are going through, and the source of what we need to heal and get
Right.
over. So yeah, that's what I want people to come to the music and find and take away.
Definitely. Okay. What's the most personal song, if there is one, in the EP to you?
Hmm. It depends on what the situation is. All in
Okay.
all, I would definitely say is very, very personal, for me, just because of the time that I wrote it,
Okay.
and I was going through a very, very dark period in life, and was contemplating suicide and couldn't. It wasn't that I didn't want to go. I realized I could not go because
Good.
it was all of these reasons. It was like, I can't go because I've got to be home for my dad. He was on dialysis. I can't go because my son still needs me. I'm a
Right.
single parent. So, it was all these reasons, but those reasons were reminding me that, I have a purpose here, and that there are people here who really want me to be here and would miss me if I was gone. And I needed that reminder, in that moment. Because I was dealing with so much rejection and, everything else. And so I needed to be reminded, that God has purpose for me here and he's not done with me
Definitely.
yet.
Love that. And then we all originally know you from BET Sunday Best. Talk to us about that experience and what you took away that you still use today.
Time, the show really showed me that you can get the job done in the minimal amount of time. I think we had like about
Hmm.
maybe a minute and some change to do some of the earlier on, performances. And, we had to learn, like I said, how to, us as believers, and I'm apostolic Pentecostal. So we're used to just letting the Lord have his way and,
Right.
going as long as we can. But that show reminded me that God can have his way as well in a minute and 20 seconds. So get it done and keep it moving.
Hmm. There you go. That's good. That's a good lesson to learn early, in your career. So
Yeah.
kudos. Do you plan on doing any more Her Story events? And can you explain to our audience what that is?
Her story was one of my women's empowerment webinars. It wasn't a male bashing session, I promise you. It was just to remind women of our purpose and to, encourage us to walk in all that we are. I know that men feel like it's very hard for them in this world, and it is, but even as a woman, and especially a Black woman, we don't get the same, you know, spaces and avenues and freedoms, that our male counterparts have. And so I just wanted to, create a space where women could come to and be free in who they are and speak freely about the things that we feel and that bother us and that we,
Yeah.
want to bellyache a little bit about without
Right.
feeling that someone's going to say we're dramatic or extra or, just a safe, safe space. As a life coach, I definitely try to equip my, my clientele with new tools to get through old problems and old traumas. And so that's what her story was. It was to remind us that although we may have fallen at the tree, we are not there anymore. We are, able to be forgiven and able to be accepted by God for exactly who we are.
Beautiful. What's next for you? Tell us outside of music.
Outside of music, I definitely want to do some more acting. I definitely would love to delve more into my cooking.
Okay.
And the life coaching, I plan to be putting out a course, which would be the Her Story course. I plan to make that available on a more larger scale. And just, everyone keeps asking me for a cookbook. So I'd love to, kind of delve into that. I've been writing some children's stories. So,
Okay.
it's a lot of things that are on the horizon.
Okay. We're looking forward. I'm a cooker. I know how to cook, so I'm looking forward to that book. And then, is there anything else you want to wrap up? I mean, you want to leave before we wrap up?
Just get the cure, guys. If you want to get it, you can go to my social pages to get it. It's easy. Just follow Latice Crawford. There's no R, Latice. Latrice is cool. She just ain't me. Latice. So go to my pages and hit the link in my bio, and you can download the cure right now.
Okay. Or stream it on UrbanBridgez too.
Oh, absolutely.